Please vote for Dr. Dan Hochman for Texas State Board of Education, District 7.
Hello, my name is Dr. Dan Hochman, and I'm running for State Board of Education in District 7. I am a 25-year veteran teacher, I'm a scientist, and most importantly, I'm a parent of a public high school student myself. I have a master's degree from University of Maryland in environmental science. I have a master's degree from University of Houston in secondary science education. And I have a PhD in environmental toxicology and biomedical research from University of Texas. I also am the recipient of only one of 10 fellowships to Rice University for 3 years to study cultural inclusion in STEM classrooms to try to increase serving minority populations in science, technology, engineering, and math. And I recently received an ExxonMobil scholarship to help write curriculum for the next generation science standards that Texas is beginning to adopt. The State Board of Education, District 7, includes Galveston County, Brazoria County, Fort Bend County, Jefferson County, Hardin County, Jasper County, Tyler, Chambers, Liberty, St. Augustine counties. It's a wide area, and I hope for your support. The State Board of Education is extremely important, more so than people understand, because we designed the curriculum and standards from K through 12 for the entire state of Texas. We also adopt textbooks and choose what textbook languages will be included. We also manage the Texas Permanent School Fund, which is $47 billion. That is a big responsibility. And that fund is used for special programs as dictated by the law, as well as to back bonds of school districts to keep their AAA rating and provide a very low interest rate. And last but not least, the Texas Board of Education approves and disapproves of charter school applications. Unfortunately, my opponent, Julie Pickren, has never set foot in a classroom in her life, and her own children go to private school. She has no skin in the game, as we say. Her goal is to dismantle public education and replace it with private religious institutions and charter schools. This is literally stealing taxpayer dollars, because taxpayer property funds are supposed to go to public schools. But when they are funneled away from public schools to go to charter schools, they lose that funding. Especially in rural districts and underserved districts where there are no charter schools and there are no private school options, those people are sending their taxpayer dollars to richer, more urban areas where the parents can already afford to send their kids to private school. This is completely unfair. Also, my opponent would like to see the history standards rewritten in order to include or not include certain language that changes the history of the United States and changes the viewpoint so it is culturally non-inclusive. I am completely opposed to this. In addition, Texas has yet to adopt the next generation science standards that have been around for 13 years. The social studies standards are over a decade old. Our students are falling behind other states and will not be able to compete, especially if my opponent gets on this seat. My campaign website is Hochman4FORSBOE.com, and you can read there more about my positions and possibly send me a little bit of support, of financial support, to get me through the end of this election. Early voting began Monday, October 24th and runs through November 4th, and Election Day is November 8th. Thank you so much for your attention and your support, and I look forward to serving you on the State Board of Education.
Please vote for Dr. Dan Hochman for Texas State Board of Education, District 7. Please vote for Dr. Dan Hochman for Texas State Board of Education, District 7.